Okay, so we are in the hotel room number 113, which is downstairs, and we're going to see a haunted house tomorrow. That bodes very well. And on top of that, that light in the corner won't work.
That's awesome.
So the room is extra dark. And I believe you mentioned something about spider webs.
Oh, the Sarah Winchester, the lady who built the Winchester house. She was obsessed with the number 13 and with spider webs.
So yeah, that's an excellent sign right there.
I think so.
See? Told you, 113. And I don't like the way that is blurring a little bit when I focus on it. It was blurring kind of spazzily as... I knew it! It is haunted! I swear, either the whole hotel or that room is haunted, because while we were getting our stuff together, there was a dog constantly barking outside. It knows it's evil. And this is the outside of our lovely hotel. Very basic design. Not all like back in Ireland. Not a whole lot is like back in Ireland.
That's sad.
Okay, well, here we are in beautiful Campbell, California, just outside of San Jose. And we're going to do a little bit of a Marble Hornets road trip.
Marble Hornets.
Here.
This is better than Marble Hornets.
Explaining our actions and our plans.
Yeah.
We're up here to see the Winchester Mansion,
which is not related to Sam and Dean Winchester.
Not related to Sam and Dean
although
Winchester.
They might do an episode in there one day in the far future. I don't know.
Maybe she's a distant relation. I'm pretty sure.
She's their great grand.
As they are, they were definitely named for the gun. Anyway, Sarah Winchester is the heir to the Winchester rifle fortune. And at one point, both her child and her husband died in fairly short order. And she allegedly consulted a psychic because she felt that she was cursed. That all the people that had died as a result of her family's invention resulted in all these evil spirits and the spirits of the gun's victims haunting her. So the psychic told her to leave her home, which I believe is in New Haven, Connecticut, go west, start building a house, and never stop. And as long as she kept building, she would be safe. She also...
So basically the house was constantly changing. Wink, wink.
Yes, the constantly ever-changing house. Also, the idea was to confuse the evil spirits so that they would stay away from her. So her house was built in a very chaotic and
maze-like, you could say.
You could say maze-like. You could say there are stairways that
wink,
go nowhere.
Wink.
You could say there are doors that open onto walls. You could say
Wasn't there a door that opened out
doors.
to like the outside of the house?
Yeah, it just opens like a window.
Yeah.
So yeah, fairly unusual architecture. At one point it was 7 stories tall, but fell into a bit of disrepair, so they took the top 3 stories off. And she did literally build the house until the day she died. I don't think we want here. No, I don't think we want here.
Look, we're getting lost before we go into the maze house. That's promising.
So, yeah, that's the house that we're going to see. And, gee, House of Leaves has absolutely nothing to do with it. Don't.
No, not at all.
Don't think.
We
that
just
read
got.
House of Leaves and it reminded me.
went
yeah, there's this crazy lady up in Northern California who built this house. Nah, that's completely unrelated.
No, we did it on a whim,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
It came out of the blue. Wink, wink.
So, yeah, it's hard to do Marble Hornets monologuing when you keep hitting every signal in town.
We could always run it.
Yeah, if there wasn't a car already stopped in front of me, I could
Yeah.
just run the darn thing. It'd be very Marble Hornets. Thank you. But yeah, maybe when we're on the freeway is a better time to do that. Anyway, we'll be going tomorrow morning. There are
Provided you know we don't walk out of the room, the haunted room we're in, and suddenly there's like this big black hallway.
Yeah. We're planning against the eventuality of 5.5-minute hallways. We really are.
Oh, and apparently the crazy lady that built the house, she had an obsession with the number 13 and spider webs.
Yes.
We're at Hotel 113.
Hotel
Thankfully,
room
no
13.
spider webs yet.
But yes, there are
Although there
several
are-
patterns in the house that repeat the number 13. And there's supposed to be a beautiful stained glass window, but they keep it in storage. It's no longer installed in the house.
Aww.
That was a spiderweb pattern, but there are other spiderweb themed elements to the house. She was making in her day about $100,000 a day because of her weapons empire. So she had virtually unlimited resources and spent fortunes. And of course, as long as you have that kind of money to spend, you have people who say, yeah, lady, you want a stairway to nowhere? Absolutely, we'll do that for you.
I wonder if there are any spiral staircases in there. I know there's one that does like a zigzag thing, but
There's a zigzag one that kind of double backs on itself, but I don't know if there was a spiral one. We'll have to see.
yeah.
But
Well, I mean, spiderwebs kind of spiral, so it
Yes.
makes sense.
yes, but I do not know if they did, or
Yeah.
maybe there was one on an upper floor and
It got closed
no
off.
longer there.
Yeah.
So we will see, and there are gardens, so we'll see the gardens as well.
Ooh, pretty.
So it will be a fun afternoon.
Are there crop circles in the garden?
Not that I'm aware of. Okay, we got a Taco Bravo.
Okay, so not sure if we're going to be dining here, but this is a restaurant slash brewery called Rock Bottom, which is a charming name considering what it's nearby. And yeah, just thought that was another little coincidence.